By the way, guys, I've gotten a new intro song because of Counter-Strike, so that's nice and all. Anyways, enjoy the video. Hello everyone and welcome back to yet another episode on this Minecraft Let's Play. My name is Praestin and I hope you will enjoy this episode. So last time we actually managed to make an awesome iron farm. And I have been standing a little bit of AFK and I've transferred all the iron. Let's kill this guy. I've transferred all the iron over into my storage containment unit, storage room, whatever. I've also connected all the drops together. Let me just turn down this noise, it's really loud. And basically just made an item filter for the poppies. So I automatically get bone meal, which is really nice. And just made a little collection system here. My AFK spot is in here, and yeah, it works great. It really does. I'll go ahead and show you the drops right in a minute. I also tried attempting building an a melon farm. Doesn't work really great, but yeah, it was just to get some melon, so we can start on making a farm pretty soon. Yeah, I will go ahead and go into my storage units and show you all the iron. I have made an entire chest for iron blocks because it really produces this much. And as you can see, it has made a lot of iron. This is a crazy amount. Like, I can't even imagine, like, why did it produce this much? But yeah, I'm really thrilled with the iron farm. And this is only me being AFK for like maybe 4 to 5 hours, maybe a little bit longer, but in that short amount of time we managed to get this much iron, and that's crazy. That's really insane. So yeah, now we have got the iron part figured out. We are not gonna need iron for a long time. I mean, we're never gonna need iron again, I think, while this is running in the background always. So yeah, last episode was a lot of like technical and getting a farm up and running. So today I would like to do some building. And some of the suggestions in the comments were that I started decorating this floating island up here. And yeah, I've kind of regret the whole decision that I made the farm first, and I didn't start making the island and then making the farm on top. But yeah, I think we'll make it work so that it kind of looks okay. I really haven't decided if I want to make this the center of the platform, the island, or I want to make it like still on the edge and just make this into like an island. I haven't really figured that out yet, but I've got some cobblestone and some dirt with me. I will still try to maintain this glass tube, the ways for the villagers to go down into the hill, the mountain. And I will try to like brainstorm on how I can do this in the best way. So I've started working on an idea, and basically that was I built up and went into the middle where I marked out by this cobblestone, and I basically just built some down. I went down and built up and removed the scaffolding, and now I have a middle to build up from. And basically I'm just building like these snakes up into the four corners of the platform, and basically making the form for the island. Like you can almost see, it's like an upside down hill or mountain, and when we just fill those in from there over to there, it makes like a nice round floating island, I'm hoping. And I'm not sure what to do with this over here, where the villagers are bred and fall down. But we'll see about that. So I've come to a decision about the main part of the island, and I think this is 1/4 done. But I think this is gonna wrap around the whole thing, and I'm really hoping that it will look as awesome as this one is looking right now. because this one is actually looking quite okay now. I'm actually okay happy with this, how that one turned out. It does take a long time to like build down and look at the underside from up there, and I can get a like big view of the whole thing. So I'm kind of like just placing blocks and hoping it will look good, and so far so good. It actually looks okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and build one more so we have half of it done and see how that looks. I have now constructed the second part of the island, and yeah, it's actually looking okay together with the first one. The challenge here is to like match the same pattern but not build this exact same thing, because then it would just look too symmetrical. So it's really hard to build in the same theme but not place the same blocks and look back and at the other side and just so yeah, this is not like some sort of template that we can use over here. And maybe it's just it needs to be a little bit more symmetrical, because this side has a lot more dirt. But yeah, I'm hoping that when we get the last in, that will help substantially. So yeah, I'm really hoping that will help. It takes a lot of time though. And yeah, it just maybe when I'm done I will go out and just sharpen the edges and make it look like an actual island. So now I'm actually done with the base of the island as an island. And I'm really it's just like it misses something. Maybe because it's all dirt. Maybe when I'll have a silk touch pickaxe, maybe I will try and convert this all into stone, and maybe just the top layer of it be grass. This is also why I have made this little stairway here. So slowly it just converts this dirt into grass, and it spreads all the way up here and starts spreading to all these dirt blocks. Yeah. Oh, that's not good. I'll go ahead and fix that right in a minute. But yeah, I think I've had enough of all this terraforming today. So the next thing I will be working on is something that I really need. It's something I need because I want to get more emeralds, so I can trade more books and just get along with the villagers. And I've actually collected 3 farmers in there, so I can trade some pumpkins and melons with, and they give a lot of emeralds. So now I actually want to make a pumpkin and melon farm now, because we have the iron to do so. And I will find a spot in a minute. So I've decided to go with this spot right here besides the iron farm, because it's already rarely flat, because I did some terraforming here when I built this. And so it's gonna be really easy to just fill this in with dirt, so it's the same level with the iron farm, so it looks better. And it basically it's gonna be, I think, an entire chunk with just one farm, pumpkin and melon. It's a design based on Il Mango. I'll make sure to put a link in the description on where to find the farm. And it's basically just, I've made this a bunch of times before, and it's just such a good farm. And yeah, now we have all the iron for the hoppers, so we don't need to make any minecart system underneath that always bugs out, and the minecart gets stuck and goes missing and just wanders off. So the hoppers are going to prevent that, and they're going to be a stable liability. So I'm gonna go ahead and gather all the material. So it turns out that I have underestimated how many hoppers we're actually gonna need for this farm. This is a stack and a half of hoppers. Yeah. And the farm basically just is like a 9x9 of crops. And you can just stack them beside each other as many times as you want. That's the great thing about this farm. If you don't get enough drops, you just build another one right beside it. And I've decided to build like 2 9x9s. So yeah, we're gonna need a lot more hoppers. 2 stacks more maybe. Yeah, right about that much. So I am all done with the pumpkin melon farm. And as you can see, it's a really simple farm based on observers and pistons and node blocks. And then just some random updates from the crops. And the way that is so efficient is because on this row we have, I think it's melon. Let's just take it from over here because I know what's over here. This row is melon, then pumpkin, then melon. So that basically does, so when this one grows a melon, the pumpkin stem just attaches to the melon and basically just continues to try and grow a pumpkin right here. And the same for this. They don't connect with the pumpkin here and here. They just grow their own. And this way we can get the fastest growth in the farm as possible. And just as I have been building this is how much we've gotten. It is just rolling in. It's such a good farm and so easy to make if you have the materials. It basically just go, holy moly. It's basically just go one row at a time, placing the observers on top of the crops. Let me just turn down this weather. And basically just turn the observers onto the crops, and then go along and place the pistons upside down. And when you have that, you can just place the node blocks and blocks on top, and yeah, then you're good to go. So I will maybe stand AFK here for a bit. Yeah, and the good thing about this farm is also that it's right next to the iron farm, so I can basically just stand AFK down here. And the pumpkin melon farm will still run over here, I'm hoping. Yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Right? Yeah, I think so, Let's test it. If we go over here, can we, yeah, it's still working over there. Yep, no worries. So I will stand AFK here for a bit. It's a bit later now, and I've stood AFK for some time until I've gotten a full double chest worth of supplies, and I've just crafted them into like melons and taken the pumpkins with me, and I've traded. To give a perspective, I've traded for a stack and a half emerald. But yeah, they will not unlock their trades right now. I don't see why. I'm a bit lost in this one. Will that help? Please? I know you want it. Come on. Please. Yes! See guys, sometimes it just helps to ask them politely. Like, I can't. Why did the price go up? 8 melons? This price goes down. Also the pumpkin one. I don't get it. That's so weird. Right? I don't understand that. Let's see here. We have, well, we don't have mending on the X, so I want to trade it a little bit, but maybe if we, maybe there's some XP left over here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Look at the X durability down in the corner. Oh, that's nice. this is a nice way to get XP when you don't have a legitimate like XP farm, like an Enderman farm, a Pigman farm. That's so nice. It had like 200 durability left, so this works for me. Now it can go a lot longer without breaking. So yeah. The next thing I want to do today is I actually want to go mining a little bit. I know today has been a lot of jump cuts, and I'm sorry about that, but yeah. So maybe I'll make like a highlight of a 1 hour, 2 hour mining session of me just finding good stuff. And yeah, not in there, in here. I think that's what I'm gonna do, but I'm not entirely sure. We will see about that. And also, guys, if you are enjoying this series so far, please consider subscribing. It will mean a lot to me. So yeah, just a quick note. And let's just sort this out right here. We are running low on quartz, and we have some melons in here. Maybe we need to make like a chest for trading the different kind of like melon and pumpkins. I think this goes into here. This one goes down here, and we have some bone meal. Let's have some dirt and some iron and some chests over here. Yeah. Oh, guys, I know what we can do today. Oh, yes. We are gonna make a super smelter also, because I really need that. Like, maybe 16 furnaces up in the village somewhere and make it into like a smith in some point, like we did with the butcher shop. But yeah, not the same house. Like a really long house. I wonder how that is gonna look. Yeah, I'm gonna go down and mining, maybe get some more diamonds, and then I'll see. We have the iron for the hoppers, so I think yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go down mining and maybe get started on the furnace. I don't know if I have time for making the entire thing, but yeah. I got carried away a little bit by trading, so now I have like a stack of emerald blocks. And it actually took some time. I don't know what the Mojang did to the villagers, but they wouldn't unlock their trades again. They were just locked and wouldn't like open up so I can trade all the pumpkin and melon. So I've still got a lot of pumpkins over by the villagers in the barrels right next to them. But I traded all the melons, and yeah, this is what I got from that. Also crafted in the iron into blocks again, and yeah, we have a lot still. I think this is as much we had when we started. So we already made back all the hoppers for the pumpkin and melon farm. So that's great. I've actually run out of time for today. So I don't have any time to get started on the super smelter. So I'm actually gonna wrap this up right here, guys. I also traded for golden carrots instead of steaks. So yeah, this is basically gonna be my main food source. Because of the saturation, it's a little bit better, I think. And just look, it's just a little bit more of a flex to be eating golden carrots. So, anyways, guys, we did a lot today. As you can see up here, the grass is actually spread really much up there. It's gone all the way, and you can see all the grass, just the outline of it. And next episode, I think we'll turn some of this into stone and make it look a little bit more like a mountain in the sky, if that makes any sense. And maybe I have some ideas where we make this into like a waterfall coming out of it and making a little lake on top of the mountain, and maybe adding some, when eventually we find like a coral reef, we will add some corals to all this stuff over here and some sea pickles and make it really nice. And maybe we will decorate some more in here, in there, I think. But yeah, this is it for today. I really hope you enjoyed it. I really did. It's so nice just to be able to share my progress with someone besides my friends. So I will catch you in the next one.